Mark Reefer against Peter Till. Mark Reefer moving up from super feather, where he performed with such distinction, and now campaigning as lightweight. Here is opponent Peter Till from Walsall. Rated 12 by Boxing Outlook. A more than decent record. And of course, at the beginning of the show, we showed you what surely must be one of the contenders for the Pro Box Undercard Fight of the Year, that war he had with Michael Ayres at the Tottenham Football Ground on that ill-fated Chris Eubank-Michael Watson return back in September. And Mark Reefer. Well, there was a time when every fight of Mark Reefer's we showed you on Pro Box was a title fight of one sort or another. Had a long time out of the ring. Hasn't fought since April of last year.
Ladies and gentlemen, the next contest. And he's opponent in the blue corner with a black short from Bethnal Green, the former super featherweight champion of the Commonwealth, Mark Reefer.
And in addition to the Commonwealth title, fought for the European title, WBC International title.
Your referee once again is Reg Thompson and your timekeeper, Peter McCann.
Reg Thompson, again doing the honours. Tough comeback fight for Mark Reefer this, Barry.
Yeah, not the easiest. Peter Till has proved to be a very tough guy. And I sparred with him a few years ago and I noticed that he was going to be a prospect. He's had a bit of bad luck along the line, but he's left his fight against Michael Ayres, and he turned out to be a real tough cookie.
Well, Till, the current Midland area champion.
Having said that, Reefer likes someone to come at him, as we saw in the Jeribalu fight, and he landed a beautiful uppercut there. But likes people to come at him.
Well, I remember
that big punch that he's got.
Yeah, one of the very, very first pro boxers, we saw him against John Sitchula and Sam Akroma, Commonwealth titles at stake. And the last time out for him, when he gave up the Commonwealth Super Feather title, Thunder Iyer won it, and he challenged Iyer at Olympia on the Gary Stretch, Chris Eubank world title belt, and he got cut in 2 rounds, and the fight was stopped, and you couldn't tell anything from that fight. And a lot of people thought Mark Reefer would call it a day, but he's had a year out of the ring, or very nearly a year out of the ring, and he's back and looking hungry.
Yeah, he looks big too. He's a great physique anyway. He looks a solid looking lightweight too. Nothing much happening in this open round. They're feeling each other out. And the last exchange, they were really bombing each other. There was every one of those punches from Till, he's really loading up with them. And so is Reefer. And Reefer's got to remember that he's the most easy cut guy I think I've seen in a long time. He cuts with the slightest punch at all, or clash of heads, or grazes. Or he's really what they call in the business a bleeder.
Well, these
guys are really just sizing each other up to land a big one. No good right hand from Till. They're trying to bang each other out here.
Suddenly just occurred to me that yesterday was Mark Reefer's 28th birthday. Hope he wasn't out celebrating too much last night.
Good uppercut from Till. He's looking. He doesn't look like he was out celebrating. He looks in tremendous condition.
Oh, he'll save that for tonight if he wins. And this first round, very much a finding your feet exercise again for Mark Reefer, because I'm sure you'll agree, Barry, it doesn't really matter how much sparring you do in the ring.
Yeah, nothing like a competitive
sparring you do out of the ring, rather. It's what happens when the bell goes for real that really counts.
Yeah,
and he's looking quite sharp.
You do small blows on you, that's funny.
Yeah, that's right.
Counts.
Nice opening round. Well, I told you a little earlier to get your pen and paper ready, and I'll tell you why now, because you've got a chance to win 2 VIP tickets to Eubank against Jimenez, the WBO Super Middle title fight at the GMEX in Manchester on April the 25th. Now, if you want to find out how to win, turn to page 580 of our teletext service, that's Sport Text of course, or simply ring the Sport Text competition line, and that number is 0898 555 556. So 580 of Sport Text or 0898 555 556. And you could be our guests at Eubank against Jimenez. Right now, though, we're at the Grosvenor House, and we're watching Mark Reefer in black against Peter Till in white.
Yeah, Reefer just starting to get sharp at the end of the round, starting to find his range, but these guys are not trying the niceties of the game, or trying that nice picking the left jab and trying to score. They're just trying to get in there and do the business on each other. Every one of these punches are as what they call four-penny punches, big ones.
Well, they both can bang.
Yeah, both can bang, no doubt about that.
In fact, as we showed you the records earlier, they've got virtually identical records.
There'll be lots of waiting and then a big explosion. That's what it looks like right now. And that's what their styles predict. Tiller's a good little hitter and sharp too. He puts his feet in the right position, but isn't trying to get tagged himself. So
ask Michael Ayres about that. He had Michael Ayres on the floor. Ayres had to get off the floor to win. But Ayres, I don't know, I'm sure Mark Reefer will have watched that fight and talked to Michael Ayres about it, because they're in the same camp. But Ayres won it with body shots.
That's two nice left hooks to the body. Depends how much Peter Till has had to struggle to make weight. Because he is a big lightweight. I know he's always had problems making the weight. And if he's had to struggle a great deal, the body is where Reefer should be concentrating. And both get starting to slow down a bit. So when they start to slow down, that's when the punches will land. Reefer's very dangerous on the inside with them, those uppercuts and short hooks. Ooh, two big punches there. Oh, right hand from Peter.
And Reefer forced the hold. We're in round 2.
Till's got to be careful too. He almost left his chin hanging out there. Left hook.
Another good round. I'm surprised in a way that Reefer hasn't really shown much inclination to go for the body yet.
He's trying to. He's going for the head all the time, going for the knockout. He's not trying to pace himself or set Till up, trying to use his jab or work the body. He's just trying to land those big uppercuts to the head on the inside and banging that right hand over the top. You know, it's a good ploy if it lands, but most of the time you're looking for it. Shouldn't be going looking for it. He should be just pacing himself and letting those punches, light punches, go. A couple of good exchanges there on the inside. Right hand by Till found the range well, but what's the way Reefer grabbed on there, so he obviously clearing his head.
Second out, round 3.
The big lapses between between these combinations, and you're left waiting for something to happen, and then all of a sudden they just come in and start exploding on one another.
Now the right got him down. The right started it. Reefer straight up, annoyed with himself. Shakes his head to clear it. Didn't take a count, but he took some good shots.
Yeah, still a bit shaky from that. Till's got to capitalise on this. They've got to get close, but be careful on the way in. Oh, another left hook. Oh, right hand.
He's in desperate trouble, Reefer. Till throws himself off his feet. Uh-oh. Now. Let's calm down here.
Now he gets a chance. Referee rightly gave him a chance because that was a wee bit over spontaneous of Till. He jumped above the ground and started throwing punches.
That's a good way of putting it, over spontaneous. He was so eager, Till. He swung himself off his feet. And Reefer, just momentarily, was there for the taking.
Yeah, his head still isn't cleared. Tapping nice forward and touch. Well done, Ref. But yeah, Reefer's not over it yet. And Tiller's got the best part of the round to stop him yet. You not do it by standing away from him. Got to get close to him.
He's banging in some big
he's
shots.
Loading
He really is, yes.
Loading up Peter Till. But they're good shots and they're accurate.
Reefer clips him back.
Oh, another left. It's a left hook that's doing it second again. I see a bit of blood on Reefer.
Reefer cut right eye.
Oh, good right hand.
Got him. He's got him. No, and he stops and stops it. Reefer is furious, but he was in trouble. He was cut and he was getting hurt. Well, the end of Mark Reefer's career.
Yeah, it's a right hand. What's the round the back of the head? This hand there. Now it's a left hook then that does it. Just left hook just flips him. And as he walks forward again, there's a left hook that does more damage. Right hand just gets him going. Again, another right hand, and 3 in a row. Yeah, good win for Peter Till. Big win. Unlucky for Mark Reefer.
Reefer having a little quiet word. Loving that premature ref, but hopeless. We're